Just, there's the game audio. I don't know why, but like, the title screen had a little song that played at the top, and then once it was over, the entire game just has been sitting in silence. It's so weird because that does not happen very often. Welcome to Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana, of course, being the sequel to Final Fantasy Adventure. Which means we're in for a treat of weird. Final Fantasy Adventure, as you recall, it was an adventure about a guy who fought a dark knight who had a really weird name, if I recall. And he had to go around and essentially do a Zelda-style adventure where we went and did a bunch of stuff, and we forgot to get keys, but then we had to go get more keys, and then we died a bunch, and then we found a chocobo, and that was nice. And then the game was over. You got all that? Don't worry. None of that applies to this game. I don't even know if they take place in the same world. The only thing you need to know is there's a big mana tree. Mana is something that's very important. It keeps the world working. And there's also a mana sword. I think that's about it that carries over. Oh, there's also the Gemma Knights, who do not serve any sort of similar function except for being like the guardians of mana. Whatever that means. That's officially everything from the first game that you need to know about this game. Because I'm pretty sure none of it actually applies. I'm pretty sure it's just keeps the names and then just kind of does its own thing. As you can see, I have played this recently. I don't know. Not recently. But I have played it. Input a name. So this is interesting. The first time I played this was way back on the Super Nintendo, which I think most people played this originally on the Super Nintendo. The characters did not have, like, names. The characters were boy, girl, and sprite. That is what they were called, unless you gave them something. Now, in the original Japanese, they actually did have names. That never made it to the United States. At all. We got boy, girl, sprite. And here, these are the original names they were supposed to have. So Randi is the default name for the boy. So we'll keep with it. We'll keep with the regular names. We might call the sprite Sprite, just to be petty.
Long ago, the world prospered and humanity thrived thanks to a power known as mana. However, humans soon sought to use mana to create the ultimate weapon, a floating battleship called the Mana Fortress. This greedy arrogance angered the gods, who in turn unleashed vicious beasts into the world. A violent war between the mana beasts and the fortress engulfed the world in poison and fire until mana had all but disappeared. In humanity's bleakest hour, a hero wielding the mana sword appeared and destroyed the fortress. The world was left in shambles, and yet humanity persevered, and there was peace throughout the land.
As you can tell, this is completely different.
As time passes, so history repeats.
Yeah, like, none of that happened in the first game. I always thought that, like, when I found out that, adventure was the prequel to this, that if I ever finished Preventure, it would kind of lead into this battle, right?
Guys,
But no.
wait up. Whoa!
Shh. Be quiet, stupid. If the Elder finds us here, we're done for.
Yeah. We're not supposed to be here. Everyone in the village knows about the ghost.
You really believe that old fib? The grown-ups just say there's a ghost to scare us away.
I like that his face is locked in that position.
But I did hear Grandma say she saw something shiny by the falls when she was little.
Maybe it's treasure. Let's go find it.
Help! I'm gonna fall!
Look, as far as anyone's concerned, he died. We tell no one. He's an orphan, it doesn't matter.
Oh, whoa! Ouch! There's no way back up. Now what am I gonna do?
Now we're going to run in circles and get our shoes wet. Because that is what we do. After all, if we're not getting our shoes wet when we're running around, then we're going to be wet behind the ears. Which is a bad thing? I honestly have no idea what that expression means, wet behind the ears. Oh. We're out of the water.
Huh?
Yoda? Obi-Wan? Sauron?
The village is this way, but I'll never get through here without a weapon.
Dude, they're weeds. Walk through them. Come on. Can you at least pull one out? Confuse me, Randi.
The village is this way, but I'll never get through.
Yes, I know. Fine, you want a weapon? We'll get you a weapon. Yeah, usually voices that sound like that are not telling you good things.
Who are you? And
Baggins.
what's your doing here?
Shire.
Too bright. What's with this light? Oh, ghost!
Yeah. Did you not hear the story?
I entrust the sword to you.
Huh? What do you mean? What's up with this sword? The light's fading already.
And now you're
I have to
tuned.
Get back to the village.
So let's see. X brings up the main menu ring, or my personal ring. Y brings up my allies ring. A attacks. And B runs. Okay. Getting used to all the controls again. It's always a weird setup. You never really know between all the different versions.
Whoa! What's a rabbi doing in a place like this?
I think it's bouncing around. I mean, they're kind of cute. Little floppy ears and tails. Ah! I did not mean to go back to the other screen, but that isn't in character for Randi's level of cowardice. I can't attack anything. I found candy! Bubblegum taffy! We're gonna rot our teeth so bad. So, you're probably wondering why I decided to play this version of Secret of Mana instead of the Super Nintendo version. After all, the Super Nintendo version is much more beloved, much more popular, much more well-remembered. Well, for one, I don't have that version on PC. I'd have to capture it from the Switch, which, I mean, I can do, but this is just easier. Two, this version does a few things that I really like. On top of the fact that it adds voice acting and uses much more on-model characters for the appearance versus, like, the key art. This version also has little scenes, like whenever you go to an inn with your characters, they will go and talk and have little scenes where you get to know the characters a little bit more, which is good because, as far as I could ever tell in the original Secret of Mana, they were all pretty much just blank slates. The girl had a little bit of a thing going for her, but Sprite did not really do anything. Like, it had a backstory of being like a lost sprite that at least I never saw go anywhere as much as I played it. So that might have gone somewhere. But now you have these little scenes and conversations between all the characters, and it actually does a really good job of kind of just bringing you up to the point where you're able to kind of get to know the characters a little bit more and get used to their personalities and their quirks and their interests. So that's one of the reasons I kind of like this version. And yes, I'm fully admitting to the fact that it's probably not the most definitive version, and I do think some of the changes detract maybe a little bit. But for me personally, I feel this brings enough to the table to warrant this version over the Super Nintendo version. I know, heresy, 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 but for me, this one's got stuff that makes it worthwhile. Oh wow, they misspelt Forest of Limits. Yeah. So let's see a little bit more about how this game works. Much like the original on Game Boy, the best way to fight in the game is to let your attacks grow and get up to 100% before you try to attack with them. Because anything less and you're going to be significantly reducing your damage. And of course, you also can charge it up for a super attack up to whatever level you have your weapon currently equipped. That was all in the original one too, in terms of like the how the system worked. Beyond that, I mean, the big thing that this one adds is magic, which we won't get into necessarily yet. I wasn't coming back from the Forest of Limits.
Did you see that? Something lit up the sky near the falls a moment ago.
Ah, it must have been swamp gas, Granny. It couldn't have been anything involving me and my new... Let's call it a stick.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Granny, you say that every time. Remember when that cat moved into town with his big pack? Yeah, you said you had a bad feeling about him, too. You're just old, Granny. You think everything is bad. Hey, dude.
Help! Monsters have surrounded the village.
That sounds like a you problem, Mr. Guard.
We'd better stay inside until we know what's going on out there.
Okay. Oh man, kid, I love your hat.
There's an unfamiliar face in here. He looks kind of scary. I don't know.
Inside the bar? This I gotta see.
I think that guy is a knight. What's he doing in a little village like ours?
You know, I was gonna say maybe just stopping at Bucky's. But I don't necessarily buy that this place has jerky or clean bathrooms.
Oh, it's you. Elliot just stopped by, but he didn't look too good. What happened?
He tried to kill me. Hi, man. You think I'll anchor him if I keep doing this? Man, you sort of look like the tutorial NPC dude from, like, Bravely Default 2. This goes to show you, Square Enix doesn't have any original ideas nowadays. Clearly ripping off themselves and a game that was made, like, 25, 30 years before... Yeah, I may not have thought this through exactly. They're getting yelled at. That's fine.
One night is...
Oh, I didn't want to stay. Doesn't even use the blankets, just flops on top of it. I think we've all been there at least once. Well, I like paid a little over 1 GP per HP I recovered. All right, let's see what you guys want.
You're all right.
Yeah.
Elliot just told me what happened.
That he tried to kill me yesterday because I just slept at the inn. So clearly a day has passed.
I thought you were a goner.
You know, when you left me there to die?
That's why I told you not to bring someone like him along.
Yeah.
You idiots. None of you were supposed to wander into that area.
Why? It's the forest of limits. We wanted to test our limits, right? It's forest off limits. Well, then why did you misspell the sign?
What's that you have there? Oh no, it couldn't be.
It's a stick.
Cool! Did you find the treasure?
Way to go!
What have you done? That's the Mana Sword. There's no way you could have pulled it free.
You're a loser!
Mana sword? But legend says the village will be destroyed if it's removed.
Specifically your village? Can I hear the legend, please? I'm really curious. All of a sudden.
I never thought it'd come to this. The Mana Sword is said to protect the village from disaster. But now...
So, it is the legend that if the sword is removed, this village will be destroyed? Or is it just that it protects the village, and since we removed it, the village doesn't have protection. Because those are very different things.
Aha! So you're the reason all those monsters are attacking us.
No, technically it's yours, because you brought me along.
You yanked out the sword and doomed the whole village. It's your fault, you outsider.
It's not my fault. The grass was really tall.
Hey, stop! Shut up. It's all your fault. Leave me alone.
That's a good thing we can only walk in straight lines. And the drunk knight comes out just in time to watch us fall in a hole.
Help! I'm a monster. You have a sword. Why don't you use it?
'Cause I don't wanna.
Can you hear me? Calm down and study the enemy's movements to look for an opening.
What is this, Dark Souls?
More than that.
Can I get up now? I like how his spells don't have to... He doesn't have to be in front of me. Is he... Oh. Apparently when he dies, he explodes. Turns into sparkles. It's like fireflies, but more festive. We'll heal you. For some reason.
You did well. Wait there. I'll pull you up.
Wait, before you do that, why does the skull in the corner have 3 eyes? Does anyone else notice that? He's just kind of chilling up there in the corner. He's just kind of like, wait. So either like something sucked out his brain, or there was a 3-eyed race that used to live here? I guess the sword didn't protect them.
Stay back! I didn't do nothing.
Your fat butt broke the ground.
You seem to be in possession of the real Mana Sword. This is troubling.
Why is that?
The legend says the sword can only be retrieved by a knight when the world is in peril.
But you're not a knight.
You are far too young for such a responsibility. Something must be wrong with the Mana Sword.
Maybe it's stupid.
I cannot. The sword has lost its power. It must be restored. Only the one who pulled it free can do that.
Or a blacksmith.
What should I do?
Visit Sage Luca in the Water Palace. The sage has protected these lands for over 200 years. You would do well to listen to her advice.
Hey! The Elder wants you to come to his house.
I'll be off. I have duties to attend. My name is Gemma, and I'll be waiting for you at the Water Palace.
So, remember how there was the Gemma Knights, which was an order of knights? Now, in this game, there's just a knight named Gemma. See what I mean about they just took the names and kind of jumbled things up?
We're at our wits' end. Who knows when another monster will appear?
Oh, it's you. You've really done it this time. That sword has protected us for years.
Right.
Once you removed it, the monsters started attacking the village.
Okay.
It's settled. We can't let him stay in the village anymore. He'll just bring more monsters.
Hold it. Sorry, crazy old granny. I'm pretty sure the monsters, me being here, has no effect. You said the sword's been pulled. Okay, it's going to let the monsters in because there's no more protection. Gotcha. I don't think me being here has anything to do with that. If I leave, the monsters will still come. They're not just following me. These aren't the Heartless. I'm not the Keyblade wielder. They're just monsters out in the woods. Most of them so far have resembled rabbits. I don't think banishing me is going to help your problems. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a leap in logic that does not fit. Summary. Screw you, Granny.
Go!
Get out of here!
Yeah! Leave here now!
And of course, everyone's on her side.
I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I banish you from this village.
Pretty sure I'm literally being made a scapegoat.
There's a treasure chest downstairs. Take the contents and be on your way.
I knew something bad was going to happen. Curse my intuition.
Curse something, old lady.
This is all because you removed the sword! Go away!
That's not gonna fix anything.
We're in danger as long as you're here. Please leave.
That is not how anything works. No version of the prophecy, no interpretation is the person wielding the sword is what the monsters are drawn to.
Kinda lonely, but it's all your fault anyway.
Wait, what? Were you into me? Suddenly have a vested interest in staying. Oh, hi kid.
Are you going somewhere? See you later.
You don't have a care in the world, do you? Can I take the cool armor? Instead of the art, I'll tell you what, you can keep the 50 GP. Give me the cool armor. And the 2 swords, please. I also like that he has, there's a map, a picture of who I assume is the king, given the fact that they have a crown. Well, that appears to be another map on that side. But if you go down in his shameful basement, there's a picture of us. Because he loves us. He's our adopted grandpa. But he doesn't love us enough to keep our picture, where other people might notice it. Item shop. Yeah, do the break dance, the merchant break dance. Love it.
I'm only selling you stuff because the Elder said I had to. When you're done, get out of here.
Okay.
Welcome. What'll it be?
Oh. That was a change in tone. I'm only doing this because I have to. I don't want to sell you things, but the Elder asked me to. Once you've bought your wares, go! So what can I do for you? All right, overall's not an upgrade. That's the other thing that this 2018 version of the game did. They made it a lot clearer when an item is an upgrade for you. But like, I guess they're saying like, oh, the bandana, that's good for me. I can't carry any more of that. So you can only carry just a handful of like candies and herbs, like 4 each or something. I don't have a cup of wishes.
Anything else?
No, that's
You
fine.
have to equip the armor before it'll have any effect. Got it? Now scram.
Okay, we're back to this now. So we equip armor. Well, I do have overalls on. And the menus are a lot easier to understand in this version versus the original Super Nintendo one. Now, granted, aesthetically, some of the menus look like something that you would make as, like, my first thing in Hyperdeck or something. I don't even remember Hyperdeck.
Do you have everything you need?
I have everything I can possibly use.
By order of the Elder, you have been banished from Potos village. Now be gone.
Our village's name was Potos? Ah. Eat stick. Maybe they do follow me, because now all of a sudden they're always right where I enter the map. The Cannon Travel Center. That's right, whether you like it or not, The Last Jedi is here at the Travel Center. So we run around here. Ooh, Mushroom Dude. I kind of like the Mushroom Dude. Ate a critical hit, no less. Okay, so what are my directions here? Water Palace is to the north, and the Kingdom of Pandora is to the south. Well, they told us to go to the Water Palace. I feel like that I can hit multiple things. Ah! No, bad! There. Yeah, poison in this game is pretty evil, if I recall. Like, I remember dying almost multiple times to getting poisoned. The Catman! Not to mention, like, my favorite jam from the soundtrack.
Welcome to Neko's. Do you need anything?
Yeah, sure, what you got?
Oh, you're interested. Perfectly priced items available.
Buy them or sell them. I love the fact that it actually, like, he gets his own custom menu options. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff here. Protects a player with barrel. Barrel costs 900 GP. Oh. Cup of Wishes, 300. Oh. Well, let's buy the medical herb. So we're back at max there. Yeah, and we'll buy the armband. Nope. You seeing Mew? Yeah, the ring thing always is kind of... It's a neat combat, like a menu system, but it's also not exactly like... the best thing in the world either. Huh? What's going on here?
Pandora has sent us to fight Eline, the witch who lives in the haunted forest.
Oh. Who are you?
Pandora has sent us to fight Eline, the witch who lives in the haunted forest.
That doesn't answer my question.
There's a shortcut warp that leads straight to the witch, but you need a whip to cross this chasm.
Oh, darn. And no one has a whip.
That's our leader, Major Dyla. He's young, but no one doubts his skill. He knows how dangerous this mission is, but I've never seen the Major waver. Major Dyla, sir. All set.
Understood. Stay focused, men. Let's move out.
But I didn't talk to the last person. Oh, where did you go? Oh. I'm guessing that's something? A portal. Okay, why is my sword out? So it feels like I have something I need to fight.
There you are.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay. I didn't know you were going to meet me here. Did you say you were going to meet me here? You may have said I was going to meet me here. I don't recall. How'd you get across if I had to turn that on? Same with that one. See you right there. How?
Uh-oh. Where's Luca? I guess I'll ask that girl over there.
Can you guess where this joke is going?
Hey, where do I find Luca?
It couldn't be you. You're so young and beautiful.
Mind your manners. It's nice to see you again, Sage Luca.
You're very welcome.
What?
Wait, you mean this little girl is 200 years old?
Little girl? Are we looking at the same model, Randy? Because she looks at least to be, you know, maybe 18, early 20s. Look, she's got some cleavage already going. I would not describe the girl in the village that was in the basement. All right, let's not get into the intricacies of why the elder has a little child in his basement. That's not important right now. I'm just saying the great elder of Potos Village might be on a list. Might be on multiple. But that's what I would call a little girl. I'm just describing the facts here.
Oh, so you're the one who found the mana sword. Fascinating.
Why is there always like a kind of a passive-aggressive moment whenever someone figures out that we're the ones who have the... Oh, you're the one who got the mana sword. Really? You? See, it's always like that. Every person we've met has been just kind of like, really? It's you're the person? Really? Hater. Fair. How's it going, insane?
Oh, so you're...
Yeah, I'm the one.
Monsters have started.
Oh, we're supposed to talk to him.
This young boy just fought one himself.
You're well? I hope I am too. I am doing pretty well. Thank you.
You underestimate my intelligence. World news flows into this palace with the water's own currents.
Your water gets CNN?
Mana grows ever weaker. That could explain how this child was able to take the sword from its place of rest.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it had to be. Because, no one else, there has to be it had to have weakened so much that this person was able to pull the sword out. That's the only explanation. We are not the chosen hero in this tale, I guess. We're definitely not the King of England.
His actions caused the balance of mana in this area to shift. Beasts are now rampaging across the land again. Evil in the world is working to seal away the power of the mana sword forever. By defeating monsters and obtaining their orbs, you can reforge and restore the sword's mana power.
Thanks for checking out a book. Hope you enjoy the Omega Report 7, Chaos, by Dr. Valentine and Lucretia Crescent. They were trying to discover essentially the balance of Gaia and life and the forces of chaos between the colliding forces in the world. Interesting research paper. Hope you enjoy it.
It looks like your sword regained some power from vanquishing the mantis ant.
A little bit.
There are more hidden orbs with the mana power to revive the sword. You must find them.
Okay. Where do I find them?
I was once one of Sage Lucas' pupils. I studied how mana sustains our entire world, and how it's been slowly fading away.
Gemma, I want you to keep an eye on the Empire. It seeks the Mana Fortress's power.
Fortress? Like the one that destroys the world in that fairy tale?
This is no fairy tale. We're talking about the real Mana Fortress, and the Empire that wants its power.
That would have been a great tagline back in the day on the Super Nintendo, because they were all about that kind of like, especially in America, they were really big on like extreme marketing. Like, oh man, it's Nintendo or nothing, it's like, play extreme. That sort of thing. They love doing that sort of stuff. So having like a big poster with like grungy, scratchy font that just says, "This is no fairy tale," would be like exactly how I imagined they would advertise this. I mean, if you've seen the original ads for Final Fantasy III, it literally has Mog sitting in a chair, smoking a cigar, and like blowing up monsters who are auditioning to be in the game. Like he was like a little Danny DeVito.
The Empire will try to break the seals on the mana seeds in each palace.
Okay.
I already caught some Empire spies snooping around my own palace.
Really? What'd you do to them?
There are strange reports coming in from Pandora. Could the Empire be involved?
I do not know. Gemma, you should request an audience with the king and tell him to be wary of the Empire.
Understood. I'll leave now. Head for the cave in Gaia's navel. There's a dwarf blacksmith that lives in the area.
Okay.
Dwarves are known for their weapon-making skills. You You should see if they can reforge the sword.
I thought only I could reforge the sword.
As the sword becomes more powerful, your skills will improve, and you'll learn more abilities.
By that we mean you'll be able to charge it up longer and deal more damage. Any other abilities? No.
What frightens you so?
The squeaky noise when I move the selector. Probably the sword?
You wield the legendary Mana Sword, but its power has faded. Now it's hardly better than a normal weapon.
Oh, good.
It used the last of its power to choose a new master.
So why me?
Why did it pick me?
And please don't make this some sort of, like, snooty remark.
I don't have that answer, but you drew the sword, and now it's your responsibility to restore its power.
Well, I guess that's better than... I mean, what you're essentially saying is, but at least you're saying it in a way that doesn't make it sound like you don't know why I would be chosen, if anybody. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Where do I fit in?
You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword.
Aren't I already? Hence why I have it?
Come, hold the sword up to the seed on the altar.
Okay. The seed on the altar. Oh. It's a literal seed.
What happened?
The seed and the sword have now synchronized with each other.
They can now be synchro summoned.
Now, no matter where you are in the world, this mana seed can grant power to your mana sword.
Oh, cool.
You found one of the 8 palaces. Now you must visit the others and obtain the powers of their seeds. I worry about you out in the world with only a rusted sword. Take this spear I imbued with holy water.
That is the legendary Mana Sword. It is the greatest weapon against evil the world has ever known. But it's kind of crap. Have a spear. You summon Stardust Dragon?
Use it along with the Mana Sword, and it too will regain...
I mean, I'm pretty sure later I could summon a dragon. I don't know if it's a Stardust Dragon, though. But I need a drum first. Don't ask why.
I'll heal you. Would you like to save the game?
Yeah, sure. I will save the game.
First, take Gemma's advice and head to Gaia's Navel. There you can find the underground palace.
Where is it?
To reach Gaia's Navel, head south through the kingdom of Pandora.
So we gotta go through Pandora. Okay. Thanks, lady.
I'll heal you. Would you like to save the game?
No.
First, to reach Gaia...
Now we're going off on the adventure. As? Thank you. So he either swings it wide.
Oh no, a goblin!
What? Can I, like, defend myself? So do all the goblins have, like... Are all goblins furries in this world? Or are they wearing... I can't tell what part of them is outfit and what part of them is goblin. Like, are they green with, like, wearing purple and brown, or...
You, do not move. Stay still.
I'm working on it. I'm just trying to figure out what you are.
Very lucky human. You will be main dish tonight.
Well, someone wants me around at least.
No! Let me go!
Delicious human. Very lucky. Dancing has begun. I join in.
The goblins are going to get turned up at the club. Oh, hey, it's girl.
Hey, you there.
Yeah?
What are you doing here, you idiot?
What am I doing here? I will have you know, I am the main dish. That's right, me.
Please help me.
That's how bad Randy's self-esteem is.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I owe you my life. What are you doing here?
And how did you get me back to the exact spot that they kidnapped me?
I'm looking for someone. I saw you being taken away and thought for a second you might be him.
That's actually kind of hilarious given the fact that I know who you're looking for and we look nothing alike.
I got the wrong guy though. What a waste of time.
I know.
Hey, wait a
That's the impression of Randy I'm used to.
Just kidding. Look, I'm in a hurry. Go back to your village, kid.
Okay.
Hey, wait! I didn't even get to ask her name.
It's girl. Didn't you see the text box? Now there's the perk of a wide arcing weapon right there, is I could sit there and smack all of these guys. The downside is, if you can recall from Final Fantasy Adventure, is that certain items have certain abilities and can interact with certain environments. What does that mean? That means spears cannot cut through weeds. Swords can. And I think axes can. Figure I should at least stick with the spear long enough to get it up to level 1. I don't think I can go any higher than that, because... If I recall correctly, you can only level your weapon up to the point where you've got enough orbs imbued into it. So if you have no orbs, you can only get up to level 1, essentially. See, the damage turns out to be pitiful if you don't let the weapon charge up. Ah, there, we got spear level 1. Which, granted, does like 2 extra damage when you charge it up. Oh, hey.
This is the Kingdom of Pandora.
Nice.
I was told to let you pass when you arrived.
By who?
Sir Gemma's whereabouts? He has come from Tasnica to meet with our king. I believe he's in the castle now.
Cool.
Oh, just a warning. I wouldn't try to talk to the people in town if I were you.
Okay. Oh, you're not going to follow with that up with any explanation whatsoever. Are you in the town, technically? Oh, you just say that because it's like, oh, they don't... You can try to talk to whoever you want, they just...
Oh, customer. Well, I don't keep much stock, but you're welcome to look.
Oh, you'll talk. No, nothing really. There's Kung Fu suit, but I don't think he can equip that.
Anything else?
No.
Again.
So should I go to the castle and try to talk to Gemma?
Oh, this is awful. It's as though these townspeople have lost their will to live.
It's probably because you showed up with that sword. What is it with old ladies and hating me? Oh, so the general shopkeeper, he's not cursed. But the guy who sells the armor is. Hi.
Leave me alone.
Oh, she snapped out of it long enough to tell me off. That's... I like how I can just wander right into the castle.
This is Pandora Castle.
I figured.
When's Tyler coming back? He promised he'd play with me.
Did you know there's an enormous tree called a mana tree? That's what they tell me.
Who is they?
The souls of the townspeople have been sucked up by that witch up north.
Really? Okay, so now we're putting it together. They sent Diluc and his team to go and fight the witch because the witch is the one who's doing this stuff.
Our kingdom has been cursed by the witch.
Well, what you really need is a farm girl from Kansas, a tin woodsman with a really big chip on his shoulder, a lion who seems to have misremembered his backstory, and a scarecrow who's doing it for ulterior motives. Hindsight, you could just get a gun.
Something evil lives in the ruins in the south.
There's evil in the south.
Have you heard? Sir Elman planned an arranged marriage for his daughter. They should be upstairs now.
Doing what?
My dad is infuriating. I'm in charge of my life, not him. Oh, right. You're that dummy I saved earlier.
Yeah, hi.
About before. Huh. Is that a sword? I didn't know you were a swordsman.
Must be not a very good swordsman if you got captured by goblins.
What, this? No, I'm actually...
This is perfect. Now's your chance to pay me back for saving you. I need your help.
Okay.
We need to teach that witch a lesson. We're going to save Dialogue.
Well, how do you know he needs to be saved?
But I have to go to the underground palace.
Save that for later. Come on, let's go. Whatever your name is.
What's your name?
Oh, you can call me.
What will I call this young lady? Yeah, Primm is her beef girl.
Sure, let's go with that.
What? That's not my name, but I don't really care. What? Okay, this is actually interesting. In all the time I have ever played this game, I have never been aware that you could recruit Primm first. I always thought you had to go and get the sprite and go through that whole storyline with the underground palace before coming back and doing the witch's castle.
You're here. I suppose you've seen the state of the townspeople, yes?
Yeah. I don't know what you guys are making such a big fuss about. That's the usual reaction they give me when I walk into a place.
The witch Eileen appears to be draining people's life energy for some unknown purpose. Once their energy is spent, the people seem to congregate near the ruins in the southern part of town. I'm heading there now to assess the situation.
Cool.
You should go to Gaia's navel as fast as possible.
I can't. I have been told that I need to go fight the witch.
You say you were expelled from your village? Unfortunately, this realm has problems of its own.
Right, but I wasn't asking you to solve my
It would be
problems.
best if you took your leave of this country as soon as you can.
You're kicking me out too?
What a nightmare. My people are acting like zombies, and I have no idea when the Empire might strike. My scouts say the troops I sent to fight the witch at Elman's suggestion were soundly defeated.
Really? Because that was like 5 minutes ago.
What? You mean my dad is the reason Dialogue was ordered to attack the witch's castle? This whole mess was a cowardly plot to drive Dialogue and me apart!
Watch your tongue.
You want to silence me? Fine, let's go.
Wait.
What a night. My scouts say the troops I sent to fight the witch.
What? You mean my dad is... This whole mess
So,
was a
by your dad, you mean the king? You're the princess of this kingdom?
This was such a peaceful country until now. What is the world coming to?
I don't know. Politics?
I have never seen the king look as troubled as he has these past few days.
This is the treasure vault. I will not leave my post until the hero of legend returns. Now leave.
Well, I'll have you know. I am the hero of legend. Hi! So where's these betrothed people? This is like the kitchen blacksmith room? What is she? She has spiked knuckles. Okay. Okay, Primm, I have a question. Why were you in this room to begin with? It's just an empty conference room. Still haven't found the betrothed people.
Why are there people near the entrance to the southern ruins wearing strange masks?
That's a fascinating question. I'm not entirely sure why. This is the first I was hearing of the strange masks. Have you considered that they are perhaps a cult? You say they've become distant and not giving you a lot of attention, and they all wear strange masks and they gather in the ruins to the south. Maybe they just learned to like rock and roll.
I don't want to throw away my life. I've had enough of this dangerous country. I'm moving back home.
Good call. So we learned something new today. I seriously had no idea that you could get Primm this early. That explains why her outfits have all been...
Customer. Anything else?
No, nothing else. So we want to give her her ribbon. And her own pair of wristbands. So now she's good to kind of... So if we go south through here, say there's ruins. Oh wow, they are wearing masks. And they're just walking into walls. Is there another way to leave town? Okay. This might be the way we need to go to get Gaia's navel. Is she gonna bite my head off for not going to the witch? She was kung fu fighting. Real quick. Come on, B, die.
Thanks.
You know, at least the bees don't die in a big pile of bones like they used to. Which was always weird to me when I was younger. When I played it on the Super Nintendo. It was like, you kill one of the hornets and they die in a big pile of bones. Aren't insects supposed to have like exoskeletons? Where are the bones coming from? I have no idea. Take that, mushroom. Why does it have little hearts on its head, if anything? So yeah, one of the more fascinating things about the combat system in this is technically, for the most part, even if like an enemy is down on the ground and you're not dealing any damage to it, like it'll be like, oh, it just doesn't do anything like that. Actually, all it's really doing is queuing up the damage, and it'll take the damage as soon as they get back up. So they don't really have invulnerability frames or anything like that. It just kind of cues the damage to follow the animation. So like when the next animation is available, so you can just smack it over and over again, and it'll just keep doing damage to it whenever the next, yeah, see? It'll just... But just because you're hitting it and it's not doing anything, does that mean it's not actually not doing anything? It is, in fact, just queuing up the damage for the next time it could do a damage animation. That continues to be a thing in this version. It's just how the game works. I gotta fight the bunny. Which feels weird to do. So, Kippo Village, Kingdom of Pandora, Gaia's Navel. We want to go to Gaia's Navel. I'm kind of curious what the heck Kippo Village is. When I was little playing this game, I always thought Gaia's Navel sounded dirty, like naughty. Thinking I don't think I really understood what navel meant. So it was always one of those things where I'm just kind of like, clearly, this is the mind of a deranged child who just doesn't understand words. What's funny is you can actually still hear the sound effect of the bones. Like the kind of noise that they kind of make when they... Like, listen, when we kill this guy. See, you can hear it, right? Like, kind of the crumbling noise of, like, the bones. The bones! You must beware the bones of the bees, the bee bones. Bee bones. Well, congrats, Primm, on getting caught up. Primm, you are no longer caught up. Randi is now ahead of you again. almost weird that we're only level 5. I don't know why, just something about it.
Strange place to bump into each other. Do you need anything?
Oh, I have got to check. I've got to know who does the voice of Nico. Because it sounds... Yeah, cast of the 2018... Oh, interesting. That's not what I would have pinned it as. It's Adam Burton, who has done a few different random voices. He did a bunch of assorted voices for Baldur's Gate 3, and was in a few like TV miniseries. He's kind of like the video game voice of Mater from the Cars movies, but nothing much else. That's interesting. He was also worked on the Dark Pictures games. Yeah, I would have not pinned that. I honestly, from sounding legit, I thought it was Richard Horvitz. I'll be honest. It sounds like him. I'm surprised. I just had to look that up because I had to know who did the voice.
Special deal for busy travelers. I'll even save the game from you.
See, if you listen to it, it kind of sounds like him, right? Alright, I am going to pick up a Rabbite cap because I know... we don't really have enough for anything else, really. I mean, we could try and get some chocolate, but at this point, we don't even have enough HP when we're maxed out to use up an entire candy, so I don't think we really need to bust out trying to get some chocolate yet.
Special deal for busy.
Yes, save the game. Now we go in the other waterfall.
Hey, this isn't the way to the witch's castle. Where are you going?
Underground Palace.
You can go by yourself. I'm not going in there. So what are you gonna do?
Underground Palace.
You're stubborn. Fine, I'll find Dialog on my own. See you around.
Okay. Hey! Don't balloon me, you stupid bat. I was wondering if it was going to come up the fact that I wasn't going to the witch's castle. Now the real question. Yes, she gave me the knuckles. Hello, slimes. Wait, there's a trick to the slimes, if I recall. Something about the fact that you're supposed to use certain weapons on them. Or else they'd start doing this. Ah! We're back up to 3. No poison. Why does it keep missing? Just cannot kill poisons or slimes for the life of me. We did it. We have slain the slimes. I am the slime slayer. See, he drops bones. It makes sense for him to drop bones. I love the fact that it's not just you punch when you have the knuckles equipped. Despite the fact that that would be using the weapon properly. But you also kick and also just use wrestling moves. Did I just suplex a bat? I'm gonna say it, that's mildly more interesting than suplexing a train. See, the nice thing about doing this, and the one thing that this game has going for it that like a lot of other games don't have that I really enjoy, is the fact that you can essentially stun lock the enemies. Like if you hit them frequently enough, you can keep them down and they won't be able to fight back. Which is interesting, because, like, it's not always that way, because if you look, like, if I do the suplex kind of move on them, it doesn't stun them, but it does way more damage to them. Which is an interesting trade-off in terms of mechanics. Can I stop being ballooned? Balloon is how they stun us, although I do think these bats are adorable. Don't they just look like they would make really cute plushies or something? Like something you could hang from your ceiling, a little dangling rope on them? I'd buy one. kick. It's called a blat? Actually, I was wondering, I think something about, there it is. A guidebook. Yeah, there you go. Tell me that thing's not cute. It got little floppy feet. And big, like, fuzzy face. They do make plushies of the Rabbites. I've seen those. I've also seen, like, Rabbite hats. How did you... Trying to figure out how he's surviving all those kits. 'Cause I swore I hit him just already as many times as the other guy. Ooh, mushroom jumps around quite a bit. Yes, I know, slime. I like how the other one's like was sleeping through the entire fight. He really does not care. Make you blame him? How often do you get to have a nap? A magic rope. Nice. What's a magic rope? I mean, I've got a few guesses. Like a magic rope. Teleports to the entrance. Thought so. That was my guess. The nice thing about me saying that after we found out what it is, even if I was wrong, I could sit there and say, that was my guess. You guys wouldn't know any different. Kick to the face. Kick to the face. Kick to the face. I just love that because he's like grabbing it and like slamming it to the ground. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're going down here. Okay, can we all agree that Randi is way better at punching things than he is with a sword? Who ballooned me? Was it you? Go over here. Aha! And can we throw him down the hole? Can we like 300 this? I don't know, but I'm getting my butt kicked.
This is Dwarf Village.
Then why aren't you selling Lolly Ho?
I can hear rumbling from somewhere even deeper underground than we are. Sounds like someone digging.
Oh my. You from the surface?
Lolly Ho.
You know a young sprite child got washed out here a while ago. Now they work as a sideshow act.
Really?
Looking for the underground palace? Why? It's been lost and buried for ages.
I have a bone to pick with Gemma.
Wait, we've been getting lots of small quakes. See? There's another one. Give me a break.
Let's see. Before I do anything here, I'm going to try and do this because I know I've played far enough that I've done this part, right?
That's it. This is Dwarf Village's world-famous sideshow exhibit.
Is it really world famous?
Entry is 50 GP.
See, I couldn't remember how much we had to pay, but I remember we had to pay. And I wasn't going to go and buy a bunch of stuff only to end up with no GP for this. Because I'm not missing a sideshow. Not a bit. Are you here? I want to see something with like 3 heads. At least 3. If there's not more than 3 heads, I walk.
Our first oddity is the one and only Rabbite Man.
Oh man, I've heard of Rabbite Man. He's like the cousin of Bat Boy.
It's both a man and a Rabbite. Rabbite Man.
That's just a man and a rabbite standing next to each other.
What? A hoax? Can't put anything past you, huh?
Yeah.
And now, I present to you a bona fide sprite child.
Is it going to be a child next to a sprite?
Real deal.
Which would be impressive because that means Coca-Cola exists in this world.
Oh, woe is me and this sad life I live. Please, kind travelers, won't you help?
Oh.
Come closer and listen to their story. You'll cry. You'll weep. You might even shed a few tears. This poor child has a 50,000 GP debt to pay off before they can go free.
A debt to who?
They're working here to pay it back little by little. If you have any heart at all, please help. Even a small contribution of 100 GP would be appreciated.
Fine.
I'll take that, thank you! What? There's nothing more to see here. Leave!
Do you have like little moth tendril antennae things coming out of your head? Well, that was bupkis. It's over here.
How'd you like my acting back there? That guy was on the verge of tears, I could tell.
Don't forget my storytelling. I got them hook, line, and sinker. Oh, we'll make a fortune off this scam.
Even worse is that's the dwarf elder.
How long have you been standing there?
Well, you know,
Forgive us.
a few weeks.
This child really is a young sprite. That wasn't a lie. They lived in Sprite Village, but they were washed down into the caves with the floodwaters. So I was just helping them to earn money to get home. Besides, this scam was their idea in the first place.
And to be fair, if a sprite is anything like a fairy, this is the type of thing I would expect from a fae.
Pretty good con, huh?
Hey, apologize.
Fine. I shouldn't have. Happy now?
I am ashamed to have taken part of this ruse. Here's your money back.
You don't really sound ashamed.
I apologize.
I didn't mean anything by it.
I apologize.
I didn't mean any.
Well, now we've done that whole scene. Now let's see what the blacksmith has to say.
Say, hand me your sword. Ah, it's covered in rust. It'll break in no time if you leave it like this.
I mean, it'll break in no time if you start hitting it with a hammer, so...
I am Watts, the blacksmith. I'll reforge that for 100 GP. All right. Now wait 1 second.
I'm trying to remember if this is the first appearance of Watts.
Done. I've never seen a sword as fine as this one.
Because it's a reoccurring dwarven name in both Final Fantasy and just essentially Square games in general. So I'm trying to remember like when he first appears.
Just looking at it takes my breath away. I hope someday I can forge such a splendid sword myself.
I know, right?
What's this? My hammer is glowing. Wait. Don't tell me that's the Mana Sword of Legend.
What? The giant letters of the brand name Mana didn't tip you off?
This is phenomenal. I think the Mana
It's
Sword
even got the Mana swoosh on it.
power. I'll try it out and forge a new axe for you. Come back in a little while.
Okay. You turned a sword into a rapier, Watts. How? These are fundamentally very different weapons.
Something's coming.
I know. Why did you run down here? You should have hid. So this guy's got like vines that grow everywhere. You can only strike him when he's out of his little pod. Let's not leave that poison on there too long. Also, let's candy him, just for good measure.
Thanks.
No, go away, vines. I don't know if there's actually a point to like destroying the vines, because I mean, it seems like they just grow right back. Oh, that was quick. This is one of of those things, I always remember these boss fights being so much harder. Like, being super difficult and barely clinging to life. And, like, having to go and grind and do all this stuff and, like, revert to saves. This time I'm...
Thank you very much.
I could have handled those guys myself, you know.
You didn't do anything. Let alone yourself.
The shock from getting washed away affected this child's memories. They can't remember anything.
Like, remember how to be a jerk.
They're a good child. Just with a few attitude problems. And a loud mouth.
That is the opposite of a good child.
It'll all work out eventually. Why rush it?
What?
Apocalo was sealed away in the palace. Since it got out, that must mean there's a way in.
True.
If you harness the power of the mana seed, you might even get your memories back, little one.
Love the shit-eating grin.
I'll go there right now. You can't go alone. The palace was buried long ago. Who knows how many monsters are infesting that place now?
Especially now that I pulled out the sword.
You managed to defeat Trapacalo. Would you be so kind as to accompany this sprite to the palace?
That grin, man. That grin.
You managed to defeat Trapacalo.
Yes.
What luck! Did you hear that? Now, be sure to listen to everything he says, and don't give him any lip.
Oh, they're gonna give me lip.
Okie dokie. Just don't get in my way, okay? Bro.
Bro?
Bro? I have a name.
No, keep calling him bro. I prefer that, actually.
I'll tell you what. How about you give me a name? That'd be easier all around.
What is your default name? Popoi. Okay, I actually kind of like that. So, fun fact, Popoi here is actually one of the earliest examples of a, essentially, non-binary character in an RPG, like, early on. There's a few examples, like, you could definitely point to other examples that are probably older. I think, like, some of the Ultima games had, like, non-binary options. But in terms of like a Nintendo game, in terms of something like that, it's still very early on, very impressionable. It didn't really come up in like the original translation for the Super Nintendo version. Another reason I prefer this version over that one, because where they gave the sprite an assigned gender, I believe female, if I recall correctly. But in the original translations, Popoi does not use gendered pronouns at all. Popoi is always referred to as they, or, this predating even, like, Kina in Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah, sure. I guess that works. Nice to meet you, bro.
Right, is there...
Good luck. You could, but be careful.
Go straight to the hole.
Witch from the north, LNA, sealed the palace off with a cave of magma. First, you have to go to LNA's castle to ask her to dissolve her seal.
Oh.
She wasn't always like this. LNA used to be a good witch. Go north to her castle in Haunted Forest and ask her to open the seal.
There are no good witches. There's only witches and dead witches.
Take them.
Oh!
That reminds me. Watts the blacksmith was looking for you. You should stop by his workshop.
Alright. We are here, exploring the Dwarven Kingdom. We were trying to get to the Underground Palace, because that's where we need to go, but we were just informed that to do that, we have to go help out snooty little Primm with her problem with a witch. Because the witch also has blocked the entrance to the Underground Palace. Why?
Well, I tried making that axe, but it didn't turn out how I thought it would. I wonder why.
I don't know. Have you tried jelly beans?
That boomerang. Wait. Try holding this axe.
Wait, what boomerang? Do we have a boomerang? Oh, we had a bow.
Weapons, but the mana power won't activate unless you hold them. This axe is mighty special. It may be compact, but you could smash a boulder with it. Wanna buy it? Take it with you for 100 GP.
I can afford that.
There are more mana weapons out there. Bring them here, and let me show you my special shortcut so you can come here directly.
Okay. Is there a reason you can only walk in cardinal directions, Watts? Is it like because of the weird helmet you're wearing? I shouldn't judge. Oh.
I've been waiting. Which one?
So I think there's a cannot forge. I can forge the spear. So now we have a heavy spear. Cool. Great. Is there anything else we can get maybe from this? Because there's the inn. Don't need that. Let's see. We can give you... We can't equip the hair ribbon. We can't give you the little rabbite hat. That's cute, right? Oh, you can't equip the wristband. So that third wristband was a poor investment.
What'll it be?
Let me get rid of that right now.
Anything else?
Let's see what I can buy. So wristband I can use. Elbow pad we both can use. So this is one of those things where it's like there is way more equipment available than we can do right now. Like we could buy the spiky suit.
Anything else? Anything else?
Yeah, can I buy one more chainmail? Chain vest? I won't have enough to get... No, that's it. No, we'll keep the bandana on. Instead of overalls, we'll take the chain gear. And we'll do wrist pads. And for Popoi, chainmail. And elbow pads. And then that can go for Primm when we get her back. Oh, Popoi has a boomerang. Hey, Neko. Money? Oh, there was money. Is this what they call the secret? That I'm able to manifest money from chests by just thinking about it? That would give me so much power. Wait, Popoi started at level 1? Oh, jeez. Well, good news is we could probably get you leveled up pretty quick doing this. Get back here. It's nice that even in the new updated version, they still make it so the characters will get caught on things. And generally, as I understand it, part of that is because of the fact that this game was more or less designed to be played by 3 people, one person playing each separate character. And if you think about it that way, it makes a little bit more sense why, you know, the AI isn't exactly super polished. They assumed people were actually going to be playing these characters. And apparently, if you play it with 3 players, it's very, very enjoyable still. Even this version. And of course you're thinking probably, you know, it's like, wait, Vry, how did you play with 3 players on the Super Nintendo? There's only 2 controller ports. Well, that's because they wanted you to buy a little thing called the multi-tap. The multi-tap allows you to play up to, I think, 4 controllers into like 1 slot type of thing. Just going to show that Crystal Chronicles wasn't the first time they tried that trick. Money? No, herb. Hey, old man.
A witch lives up ahead in the haunted forest. Be careful. That place is chock full of monsters.
I don't believe you.
Some poor girl went in there alone. By now, there's probably no hope for her.
Do you think we're going to find her in a pot? Wah wah. Darn Chobins, which apparently are little fox guys. Or raccoon people? I don't know. How did you get the angle on that to hit us? Wow. So this is where it gets tricky. Because you'll quickly see that there's like a number of ways to get through this. But I believe on a lot of these, like in terms of getting through the vines and everything, you have to use an axe to cut through some of this stuff. And they just respawn as soon as you go off camera. Hi.
Now, what a strange place to bump into each other.
Yeah, I know.
Special deal for busy travelers. I'll even save the game.
Special deal? Does that include... I have just enough Cup of Wishes to get 1 Cup of Wishes to bring back Popoi.
Anything else? Be seeing...
I'm trying to talk to him.
Special deal for busy travelers. I'll leave.
Yeah, let's save the game. I have no idea what's gonna coming in here, and like the witch's forest is always a pain in the butt because you got all these old Chauvin dudes who are just causing problems. Let's switch back to giving me the sword. Hey, my sword leveled up. And we beat... Oh, hey, Primm.
Uh-huh. I knew you'd come. Thank you.
Yeah, you totally knew.
Okay, let's go. We have to save Dyla.
Who? Don't know what you're talking about. We're here to cool the magma around the underground palace. Jesus. The worst part about here is you have to really keep on top of healing all of them. I'm trying to remember, is there another exit here, or is that the one we needed was right back there? It might have just been the one. It's the I Spy! With its little eye! Yeah, the trick here is just trying to mostly keep your eye on, it seems to be on just keeping your eye on their HP. Especially since Popoi starts out so freaking low. You always have to worry about like the fact that they're gonna get hit and die.
Something sharp, like an axe. Otherwise we'll never get through.
Well, the sword would have been sharp, but then Watts had to go and turn it into a rapier. Now, if we had enough that we could have got everybody, like, their good armor from down in the dwarf village, this would be much less a problem. Where are we? We've been ballooned. Or Randy's been ballooned. Can someone just reach over and pop it? Just a little bit? Just like poke it. Well, at least we seem to be holding on pretty good with the whole them not dying this time thing. Congrats, Primm. You've got a slightly better spear skill. Although I will get into this game that, unlike a lot of other games, when you level up in this one, you do go back to full HP and MP. Where is... God, where is Primm? Primm! Primm! Primm? Haha! Victory over werewolves! Aw, they're curing? I like how all the werewolves are blonde. You notice that? They've got like blonde hair. Well, that's a very natural looking arrangement for chairs. I wonder if chairs take extra damage from axes. Also, the fact that there's a little swirly ghost thing whenever the chairs die worries me. Worries me something fierce. Why do chairs have souls? What the hell?
Thanks.
I am out of candy. We are in trouble. This is a nightmare because you're just constantly dealing with the fact that you have two enemies that heal and spawn additional enemies. Also, I think the reason Primm kept dying is we forgot to equip her with armor again. That may have been my bad. No, that's nice, but we're just skipping. Just running past everybody in that room. Popoi! No! Bad! God! She just kept running into the arrows. Like, she didn't back off, she didn't... Now I'm stuck here, dealing with all of this... Stop healing him! You're just spamming heals on him. Alright, how do I open the cells? Oh.
We've come to help.
Huh? Oh.
Where's Dyla?
Huh? Oh. Maybe with the witch?
He's just a little dazed because he's currently speaking to a ghost.
No use. These guys already act like soulless zombies.
Just like the people in Pandora. You can bet the witch is behind this whole thing.
Home. Want go home?
No, you don't want to go home. You want to stay here. Be safe.
Want witch? Stand there. All three on the platform. It makes a bridge.
Oh. That's nice.
Meow. I got caught. Prrr. Special deal for busy travelers. I'll even save the game.
I'm out of candy. You know what? Fine. We'll take a third.
Be seeing you.
Alright, let's do this. Primm. Let's resurrect you with tiny little weird angel things. What's weird is, like, the visual aesthetic. You can tell this is actually, like, a cousin to the Final Fantasy series, because there's a lot of shared visual aspects. The little angels that come down are the same ones you would see in Final Fantasy 2, or I mean, Final Fantasy 4 or 6, and where you would cast life on something. Alright, that being said, I know she had outfit on. Wait, did I just accidentally trashed her thing.
Special deal for busy traffic.
Alright, I want... You're currently using the spear. No, I don't want the bow. I want the sword. I want Primm to have the bow. And then I want Popoi... I'm tempted to give Popoi the spike knuckles, because they are feisty little things. But no, for right now, I want them to both maintain distance. Also, at least until we get some magic? Can I maybe set you guys? Action grid. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Attack enemies not targeted by allies, no. Assist Primm, assist Randi. I kind of wish there was a play defensively option. Well, at least they're maintaining distance now. Poison needles, of course. They just can't be nice to us. Like that's they don't want to be nice. They just want to see us suffer. But you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. See, the fact that they could just spam heals. Drives me nuts. Like, Cure level 0, constantly just slamming it on themselves. When there's two of them in the room, and they can just do... I know, I'm just complaining for complaining's sake, but it does drive me nuts, you know? It's just one of those things, like, if you're going to be able to heal, have a cooldown on that. Have maybe where they don't heal themselves back up to full every time they cast level 0 cure. Like, you're not even doing level 1, and you're telling me that it can cure each of these guys to full. And they can spam it non-stop with a low cast time. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And I'm just saying, I think the game hates me. It's just a thought. Poison needles. We found the witch.
What noisy little children.
We are.
But don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you.
You know, normally when you tell children you'll get what's coming to you, it's not viewed as a positive.
My dear Thanatos.
Bye, Dialogue.
Elena, what have you done with him?
My. Oh my. Such a peculiar young man. For some reason, my magic didn't work properly on him.
It's because he was blonde.
Thanatos wanted him, so I sent him directly to the ruins in Pandora.
Thanatos?
Silly child. Thanatos is a mystic knight of the Vandal Empire who will crush your kingdom from within.
I don't belong to a kingdom. I live in a village, or I did, but I'm banished from, like,
Now
everywhere.
that most of the people of the land have lost their souls, Thanatos will be unstoppable. All the mighty Thanatos has to do is storm the castle by attacking from the southern ruins.
Oh.
Now then, my little spiky tiger looks hungry. And you're on the menu.
So why does the evil witch have a Karen haircut? She looks like she wants to talk to the manager. Maybe Thanatos is the manager. So he goes up on the roof. Jeez. Ow. Well, we don't have any more healing. Well, shoot. Can we resurrect Randi? Oh, and we had one hit left. I'm so glad that worked out. It's like everyone's dying, falling by the wayside. And meanwhile, the boss is hanging on by a thread, but no one knows that. Shh. The boss doesn't want you to know that it's also almost dead. Yay! Oh, and recovered all of her HP. Oh. And Primm is back to alive. There you have it, folks. Let this be a lesson to all of you Conservationists. That's the word. Let's be a lesson to all the conversation. I just remembered it. Now I lost it again. Conservationists. Killing tigers brings back the dead. Remember that. I just wanted to take over the world a little bit.
I didn't mean for this to happen. But once the magical herbs that grew in my forest withered...
What is this game and having really mean old ladies? It's even the same model as the other old lady that kicked us out of the village. And that other old lady who said mean things to us. The old men seem to be just fine with us, but it's always the old ladies.
I had no choice. I exchanged the souls of the villagers for herbs from Thanatos to keep my powers.
You traded souls for plants because plants give you your powers. You're not actually a witch, are you? You're just like a stoner.
Lesson learned. I'm resigned to be a simple old lady and live a normal life from now on.
Yeah, Randy, you do not put that sword away while she's around. We don't trust old ladies anymore. Simple old ladies.
Was here earlier. He's already left for the ruins to the south of Pandora.
All right.
You can take what's in that treasure chest over there. I don't need it anymore.
It literally just appeared. I just saw it appear. It wasn't there when we started this conversation.
The orb in the underground palace. You need to use ice magic to activate it.
Okay.
I'm back to my old magicless self, so I can't help you.
Well, there's two chests. We got a whip. So the witch, who was kidnapping young men and stealing their souls to give to Thanatos, also had a leather whip that she kept in her personal study. I'm not going to say it. I'm not. I am going to think it. The worst part about this is, like, you know, you could have just teleported us outside afterwards instead of making us run back through your entire castle. I mean, the dwarves gave us a shortcut at least. And yes, I could use my little rope.
Dialogue is alive.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a soul. Is that alive, Primm?
Can you hear me?
Oh god, the voices are back.
Come to the water palace immediately.
It's Luca. Something must have happened. I've got to go.
I'm going to. I'm worried about Dialogue, but I need your help to save him. I'll go with you, But in return, you have to help me rescue Diluc afterward.
Don't worry, I'm coming along. We'll get this job done in no time.
Oh, no! Why? I like how this door is absolutely useless. Like, there's no way to get in. Kind of curious about the noise the Chobans make when they die. This is kind of like, but it's like higher pitched than that. See, you can hear it. Come on, bat. We're done. Teleport there. This? Yes, this is the way out. Kind of sounds like they're saying guilty. Or Gurgi. Oh! Do they all worship Gurgi from the the Black Cauldron? That could be why they dress up like they do. Also, yes. Once again, much like the axe is used to get through certain areas, the whip can get you across gaps like that with the posts. This is where it starts to resembling what we played before with the Final Fantasy Adventure. And yes, that does mean there will be weapons that we only use for the purpose of, like, getting around. Because they're not super useful otherwise. Aye.
Would
okay.
you like to save the game?
Yes. Why did you call us back here?
Undine, the elemental of water, lives in a cave behind a waterfall east of this palace.
Right.
Her barrier protecting the palace has disappeared, and I fear the worst. She could be in grave danger. You must find her.
Why don't you telepathically talk to her? Just saying. Oh! Okay. You know, with all the werewolves and little critters that are pelting us with machine guns worth of bow ammo and arrows. That's what bow ammo is. Bow ammo is arrows. That's the word. The one thing I was not expecting tonight was to have us taken out by fish. Oh, I was not expecting the fish. Okay. Maybe we were a bit underprepared for the fish. That's such a weird sentence to say.